JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys, please remember to like, subscribe and to share the video. And in the news, taxi operator feared dead after being abducted in St. Catherine. Police in St. Catherine are searching for a taxi operator who was abducted from his home in Cheeseville District, Linstead, on Sunday night by armed men. Investigators suspect that the taxi operator may have been killed by his captors. Investigators say about 8 o'clock Sunday night, the taxi operator, Maurice Godfrey, was sleeping at his house with his girlfriend in Cheeseville District when three masked men, all armed with knives, entered the house through the back door, held them up, and robbed them of their valuables. The men then inflicted knife wounds to Mr. Godfrey's upper body before removing his clothes. They then tied him up and placed him in the trunk of his white Toyota Probox motor car parked in the yard. The men later drove away with Mr. Godfrey. Investigators say the motor car was found abandoned at Goff Road, Glengoff, St. Catherine, with bloodstains in the trunk. Mr. Godfrey has not been found. His 50-year-old girlfriend was questioned by the police, who later arrested her ex-boyfriend for questioning in connection with the abduction of Mr. Godfrey. $6,000 ticket issued to female motorists in St. Elizabeth was a mistake, says JCF. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF has admitted that a $6,000 traffic ticket issued to a female motorist in St. Elizabeth last week for a breach in the Road Traffic Act was done in error. The upset woman posted a video on social media highlighting that she was given a ticket for operating a vehicle with a driver's license that's valid for less than 12 months without being in the company of a driver with a much older permit. The ticket was issued on June 21. The woman accused the police of unfair treatment. It has emerged that the offense does not exist under Section 27 of the Act. The JCF says it looked into the incident and a probe found that the ticket was issued by mistake. It says steps are now being made to contact the woman and have the ticket withdrawn. Social media users have heavily criticized the police and have questioned how many other drivers have been given tickets in error by traffic cops.
Me get pulled over by police today. Hand over my license, documents, everything. He gonna let me know, say, me go and get a $6,000 ticket. I'm asking for what? Because me not see no me see the offense, me fail to comply with the term of the first 12 months. So he's trying to tell me that me go and pay 6,000 Jamaican dollar because me a drive with a license and apparently the license young and me not have nobody beside me who have a older license. So me no understand. Me want to know what kind of rule is here.
Male and female on gun charges after late night chase in Kingston. A man and his female passenger have been charged with breaches of the Firearms Act following the seizure of a gun and ammunition on Sudawan Boulevard in Kingston on Sunday, June 25. Charged with unauthorized possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition are 31-year-old Delshon McBean, a contractor of Blunt Street, Kingston, and a Barbican St. Andrew address, and a 28-year-old Chantel Thomas, a cashier of Tower Street, Kingston. Reports from the Denham Town Police are that sometime after 11 p.m., McBean was driving a grey Mercedes-Benz motor vehicle with Thomas as his passenger when McBean was signaled to stop by a police team during a vehicle checkpoint. The driver reportedly disobeyed the signal and sped off. The police team pursued the vehicle and subsequently intercepted it. The occupants and the vehicle were searched, and one Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 12 9mm cartridges was reportedly found under the driver's seat. McBean and Thomas were subsequently arrested and charged. Their court date is being arranged. House and car destroyed by fire in Old Pastures. Investigators from the Jamaica Fire Brigade are now trying to ascertain the cause of a fire that left a car completely destroyed and a home partially damaged at 9 Whitcomb Drive in Old Pastures, St. Andrew on Saturday night. Unconfirmed reports are that the blaze started as a result of an electric shortage from the vehicle. Information received is that the car, which was parked in the garage, was an electric vehicle that had been plugged in to recharge. Revealing that the fire's origin remains unknown at this time, Emilio Ibanks, public relations officer at the Jamaica Fire Brigade, said that 2 units, one from York Park and the other from Halfway Tree, responded to a blaze at approximately 12:09 a.m. A bank said firefighters arrived at the scene to find a car, which was identified as a 2022 Mini Cooper, and a section of the home under fire. Fire personnel managed to get the blaze under control, but not before the car was completely destroyed and the home partially damaged, a bank revealed. Dispute over lottery scam money lands Shorty behind bars. A farmer known as Shorty from Clarkstown in Trelawney is in hot water following an incident in his community that reportedly stemmed from a dispute over lottery scam money. Omar Jarrett, 42, of Spicy Hill, has been arrested and charged with robbery with aggravation following the incident on June 3. Reports from the Falmouth police are that about 1:30 p.m. on June 3, a bar owner was involved in a dispute with a man over lottery scam money. Jarrett accompanied a man to the bar and allegedly forcibly removed a pot of gold gaming box installed there. It contained an undetermined sum of money, the police said. An employee who was present at the bar reportedly protested against them removing the box, and Jarrett allegedly threatened to box the employee in her face. According to the police report, at the time, he allegedly had a gun in his waistband. Jarrett and his accomplice then placed the gaming box, valued at $550,000, into a motor car and drove away. The matter was reported to law enforcers, and Jarrett was apprehended and subsequently charged, the police said. His court date is being finalized. Man stabbed during quarrel over cart. A St. James man who allegedly stabbed another man during a quarrel over a cart is to return to the St. James Parish Court for his case to be mentioned on August 16 after mediation with the complainant failed on Wednesday. Daniel Mott of a Montego Bay address is before the court on charges of unlawful wounding and possession of an offensive weapon. Allegations are that on June 2, Mott and the complainant got into an argument along Union Street in downtown Montego Bay. During the quarrel, Mott brandished a silver knife and stabbed the complainant in his elbow. Police were summoned and under caution. Mott reportedly said, "Officer, he mash up me things and I him run at the knife. Me never mean to stab him." He was subsequently arrested and charged. During Wednesday's proceedings, the complainant told presiding judge Sasha Mary Ashley that he usually rents the car from Mott to conduct business with it. Every week me pay him $2,000 of him cat, and him said the money reached $45,000 when it is really $20,000, the complainant explained. Me rent him the cat, so me have to collect, Mott interjected. The matter was briefly stood down to allow the two men to try mediation as a way of settling their differences. However, mediation proved to be unsuccessful as Mott was not willing to pay the $200,000 that the complainant wanted for compensation. "I want $200,000 for the injury and for my lost goods and time," the complainant explained. Judge Asher subsequently ordered Mott to pay a fine of $5,000 on the offensive weapon charge and to submit his fingerprints to the police. His bail was extended to August 16 on the unlawful wounding charge. Installation of CCTVs at Britain Primary following murder of Daniel Rowe begins. The installation of closed-circuit televisions, CCTVs, has started at the Britain Primary and Infant School in Portmore, St. Catherine, says Minister of Education and Youth, Favour Williams. In the assessment that was done, 8 cameras were installed. It was reported that there are still 8 blind spots here on the property, and so already the Central Ministry is in the procurement process for an additional 8, Williams informed. The ministry's objective is to fit all schools with CCTVs in order to deter or capture the actions of perpetrators who abuse the nation's children. This comes after the abduction and killing of an 8-year-old student from the institution. The Education Minister provided the update during a special devotion held in acknowledgement of the National Day of Mourning for Jamaica's Children at the primary school on Friday, June 23. The day was used to raise awareness of cases of child abuse in all forms. Williams said the most recent annual report from the Child Protection and the Family Services Agency, CPFSA, shows the entity responded to 12,604 cases of abuse in 1 year. If that does not shock us, I don't know what will. That is 1 in every 40 children. The figures are telling us that 1 child in every classroom across Jamaica has been abused, the minister noted. There is clearly a need for a whole of Jamaica approach for caring for our children. We must get better at recognizing the signs that something is about to go wrong before it actually goes wrong, she added. For his part, head of the St. Catherine South Police Division, Senior Superintendent of Police, Christopher Phillips, encouraged parents to teach their children how to be alert and aware of what is happening in our environment. I challenge parents, guardians and schools to sensitize our children to what is happening in our environment. They are not too young to be taught what to do if they feel threatened or in danger. If we can train them to do other things, then we can train them on what to do when there's a danger alert, he said. Persons and children can report child abuse by calling the 24/7 hotline 211 or the nearest police station. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.